here we go.
You can't put a round yurt in a square hole, except you can.
Can't put no. All right, so we're here day 2 of the yurt move. It's been a day of errands, getting ourselves ready for setting it up on the new site.
Hey, it's Sunday, May 17th. I've not been recording much today. It's been one of those days.
So yesterday we hauled everything over here. We got our decking, our cinder blocks. Can't think of what they're going to be called when they're up. What we're doing here is deciding on the space. And so what we've got is our platform, which is relatively level, though sloped downhill slightly to let the water drain. And what we need to do, each of our pieces here, there's 10 pie-shaped pieces that are sort of, it makes a decagon. And then there's a rounded edge to it, which you can kind of see that detail here, that creates the full circle. So what we need to do is find out where each of these points on the edge of the decagon intersect with the circle. Because we're going to place these stakes at each of those intersections along the circle. And that will mark where we will be leveling our blocks to put the decking on.
Let me show you what I'm doing. I have been cleaning all of the canvas and vinyl pieces of the yurt, so I've been spraying down and scrubbing these with a couple different things. I'm just getting them all clean to be put back on when the time comes.
We've got our center point here, and we've got a 10-foot piece of string, and we are tracing the circle. And then we've got our starting point. We're going to measure 74.5 inches from that point to where it intersects the circle next, and follow that all the way around. Once the 10 points are in the dirt, like that one, we're then going to run the string from point to point, which will allow us to level. We'll level that string, and then we'll build our blocks up to that point. And we'll basically do that point to point all the way across, and then we'll be ready to set the platforms on the blocks. That's the plan. We're gonna see if that works. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, we'll be back with a different approach. All right, checking in. We mostly followed that plan, and we got all of our stakes placed where each of the blocks will go. So we've now got our decagon outline. We're now going around where we went around and marked each post or stake where the block needs to be built to. And then we're going around and placing the first block and leveling it. And then we'll come around and build them to height after we do that. All right, we're here, 5 o'clock, yeah, 5:18. It's been a long day, slow moving. All the support columns are in place and level to each other, which was a miracle. We've got all of our blocks in place. Like I said, these are the pie pieces we've inherited. So we're making those work. And yeah, so we're just trying to basically match our geometry here. So this is our little seance circle. Yeah, but they're all level to each other, which is great. And now we're just trying to find the middle, and we'll create a support in the middle. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, that's a wrap for today. We did not get much further. We got a little further. We marked our center, started to dig it out, realized we were going to be short on blocks, so we're going to build a little 4x4 stand for the middle. It's going to sit on blocks, but we're ready for that. Got it all measured out. We think it'll work. Once that's in place, then we can start setting these huge platforms and tying everything together. Oh, you probably can't see that view. Zoom in. That work? Whoa! That's kind of fun, actually. I can direct the pretty trees.
This is yurt day 3. coming at you.
So it'll be a little high, but I think that's, we're not leveling it. Yurt day 3. Well, work day 3. Work day like 4.
It's Yurt day 3.
Yurt day 3. So we built the decagon I talked about out of 4x4, and then we have put it on a concrete lattice structure, which is level to our blocks, our 10 points in our funny little circle. Now we have to center it because our pie shapes are going to come in where our string is, you can see here, and land halfway across our 4x4s. So we need to figure out what that distance is consistently around our decagon. And once that's done, we don't touch it. Then we come back when we're ready, when we get the mesh to keep the mice out, which is another part of the project. Next time.
Just realized it looks like we're building a model Hunger Games arena. This is where all the tributes stand. And then that's the cornucopia with all the weapons. And this is Raging Sea. So that's cool.
Oh.
Cataloging all of the days, hence your day 0, your day 1, and I think that was ambitious because I don't know what your day it is now. So
We're still 0, aren't we?
No. 0 was before we did anything with the yurt. The minute we took a yurt down, that was yurt day 1.
Oh, it was.
So I don't know what day it is anymore, but
it's probably like a bunch of half days.
So we're just gonna we're just gonna scrap that. So if you're keeping track, stop, because I'm not. Hi, we didn't film anything today. Let's talk about what we did.
What did we do today? Well, we did some stuff. Does my hairnet look good on there?
Yeah, it's really good. It looks like you have big hair.
Well, it's funny because I don't have any hair.
I know.
My dad came in clutch, Greggy. He did some staining for us, did some rot repair. He did a bunch of stuff. And then we came up after the work day. He's retired, so that was his work day. What did we do? We prepped for erection day. We are gonna put the yurt up tomorrow. We needed to repair some of the perimeter boards on the pie pieces because they had rotted, because it's where the water kind of drips through. And so we repaired those, cut them into their circle, which was great. Super fun, kind of hard to do, but it looks really sharp. We put on weather stripping. That went around the edge of the circle, and then we screwed like 4-inch plywood that wraps around the circle and creates a bit of a rim for the lattice structure to bump into.
We got a bug tent.
Bug tent. Shout out to the moms for that. The moms got us a bug tent.
And tomorrow we're gonna put up a yurt.
Tomorrow it goes up.
How are we feeling?
But we're feeling good. It's really looking good up there. The trees just like popped and leafed out, and that's really pretty. The view is really taking shape. We're very happy with the site that we selected.
I'm excited to like have it standing.
Yeah.
So next time you see us, it'll be yurt day.
It'll be yurt put up day. You know what we're learning on this project mostly is that
how much we love each other.
Yes. First and foremost. Second to that, we're learning to adapt to the circumstances. We're learning we are evolving our, what is, standards is not the right word. We tend to, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Molly, would you say you're a perfectionist?
Yeah, if I care about something enough.
Yeah. So we're learning to like work with the land a little bit more. Let the dirt, let the trees, let the world around us tell us how something needs to be. Square box in a very you know, round hole.
And if you know me,
yurts are round. Here we go.
You can't put a round yurt in a square hole, except you can.
You can't put a square. You can't put a square way of building into a round structure. It's like, you know.
Sure.
There was a better way of saying that.
Probably.
That's where
I'm
the
too
hunger's
tired
coming
to think
in.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys know me, I'm really good at going with the flow. So I'm just like really putting those skills to work here, because I just am so like adaptable, and you know, I really am bringing that as a strength here.
This is this is foreshadow to an episode. There are no sides in a yurt. It is one side. It is one continuous movement around the space. There is no corner. There are no square edges. And so for those of us we're a little black and white.
Yeah.
We're a little bit like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it this way.
Yes.
Because that's the right way to do it. And what we're learning is that
that doesn't work here.
It's a circle. So that's a square way of thinking, and we need to be more like circles.
We should all be more like circles.
We're gonna be more circular in our thinking from here on out.
That's all.
Cut the clip.